Kerry Sullivan here with another How to Kick Ass at Sales.com tip of the day, and today's all about feel, felt, and found, and how that can get you big trouble using that as a sales technique if you don't know what you're doing. So the other day I saw a sales trainer and he's talking all about how feel, felt, found, that technique is a really useful technique in terms of closing people. And if you don't know how feel, felt, found works, I'm going to show you right now. So let's say you're talking with someone and they're giving you objections, and you would say to them this: hey, I know exactly how you feel. Bobby down the street felt the same way, but what he found was that the price really justified everything because there was a lot of added value that he got out of a product, and everything has been really good ever since, right? So that's how you use that. Now, here's the deal. This can get you in some really, really big trouble. And the reason I know this is because I was taught early in my sales days that you use this with everyone, and it works with everyone, and it'll get the deal done. And it ended up getting me in some big trouble with a few deals. So number one is, if you're doing B2B sales and the person is used to getting sold all the time, they know feel, felt, found. They've heard that one a million times, and it's gonna piss them off because it feels like you're trying to manipulate them. So don't use it with someone who's super savvy. All right. Number two is, I've been, thankfully I've been blessed to, I've been taught by Dr. Richard Bandler NLP, right? And NLP is neuro-linguistic programming. And one of the things that you learn in here is people have different modalities that they relate to other people in, all right? Or just relate to the world in general. So you have people that are feelers, you get people that are more visual, you get people that are more auditory with things. Well, if you're using feel, felt, found, these are what you call kinesthetic people. So that's only really going to work with kinesthetic people. So you have to be aware that that person is a kinesthetic person if you're going to try to use that technique on someone as well. And so when you're looking at a kinesthetic person, they're going to be saying things like, yeah, I don't know, this doesn't really feel right to me, or I'm looking for something that's going to give me the feeling that I've got that kind of stability that I'm going after, or I felt like that wasn't a good deal for us, whatever. They're going to use that type of language. The other thing they're going to do is, when you actually look at their eye movements, they're going to tend to look down more, down into the sides. They're going to tend to do that more. They're also going to be someone who wears clothing based on just it being comfortable, right? They're going to be the person that wears sandals year-round type deal. Even if it's up north, they're going to be more likely to be wearing sweatpants and things like that, just based on comfort and doing things of that nature. So those are some ideas of where you can tell if this person is a kinesthetic person and really going for that kind of feeling thing. Those are just some general things. If you get a lot of those signs and triggers, then you might be able to use that feel, felt, found with someone. But again, that's really overused in sales, and if you're dealing with someone who's super savvy, it's going to end you up in big trouble. So that's my opinion on feel, felt, found, and I want to share that with you guys so you don't get your head handed to you, and because it won't always work with someone based on, number one, if they're sold to a lot, they'll probably have heard that technique before. Number two, they might not be someone who is kinesthetic. They might be visual, and that's just going to go straight over their head, and it's not really going to work with them on the same level or effect. So this is Kerry Sullivan with another How to Kick Ass in Sales.com tip of the day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.